Hello.
Oh, hi, Johan. It's Wayne Baldwin here.
Wonderful of you. Well, we had that little impromptu things happened. Okay, so very much welcome to the show, to this very little operation here in White Rock. And I would like for you to possibly, as the mayor of White Rock, kindly, maybe you have some words to say to the audience. And we are going to do this. If you don't mind, I'd like to start with a little music here, if that's possible.
Sure.
Welcome to the White Rock Reporter Radio. I'm Johan Sandstrom. It's a beautiful day in White Rock, British Columbia. I believe we have the mayor of the city of White Rock online, Mr. Wayne Baldwin. This is the 21st of December, and the time is 10:30 hours. I'd like to say, the mayor there?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. Well, here we are in the technical wonders of radio in White Rock, and I believe it's a premiere thing for this little operation of mine, the White Rock Reporter Radio. So welcome, and you had a few things you wanted to deliver to the audience, please.
Sure. Well, thank you very much, Johan, for the opportunity. I just want to say on behalf of City Council and the staff to your listeners to wish them a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and hope that 2013 will be even better than 2012 was.
2012, this almost soon past year, was a very first year in a way for you, right, as a mayor of White Rock. Is that correct?
That's right. Yes.
And when you were looking back at this very first period, the first of how many years now?
It would be 3 years. We all have a 3-year term.
All right. So would you like to say something about possibly what has transpired and how you look at the future?
Well, it was a busy year. We had a new council with 3 new members who have not been on council before. Well, actually, Louise Hutchinson had been on previously a number of years ago, but it's been quite a few years since she was last on. And we had the unfortunate situation where we had a number of senior staff vacancies that had to be filled. And then about halfway through the year, we had to deal with the unfortunate passing of Mary Wade Anderson and the subsequent by-election to fill her spot. So it was a busy year in that respect, and I think notwithstanding the obstacles that we faced, we came through it fairly well.
Yeah, you had a by-election, and I believe Mr. William Bill Lawrence, the owner of Sandpiper Pub and the Sandpiper Liquor Store in White Rock, he classed in here and took the lead there in the by-election.
Yes, that's right. Bill had tried previously on a couple of occasions to get elected, and this time he came out on top, and we're looking forward to having him. He's got a good business background. He's been around here for a long time. He knows the city well. He's a past president of the Business Improvement Association, and he's just an all-around good guy. So we're quite looking forward to having his input this year, or this coming year, I should say. Balance of the term.
That sounds very promising. Otherwise, are we having any big projects going on for those? I mean, I like to put in my little nickel here, if you don't mind, Wayne.
Sure.
It's important we address the mayor, we address the person very much in charge of the council, and important for many reasons. I like to ask about what are the projects for high-rises, low-rises, and I'm more concerned about the sunrises because they are beautiful in White Rock.
That they are.
Yeah.
That they are, and we hope they stay that way. Well, we're just looking at reviewing the official community plan. It seems to be always under review, but then I suppose, strictly speaking, it is. It's a living document. And reviewing our zoning bylaw and bringing it up to date, we've found a few little glitches in it that have been exploited, and we want to make some changes there. And to bring it more up to date, I suppose, and upgrade our amenity charges so that we manage to get enough for the public from the developers so that there are public amenities that go along with any redevelopment that takes place. So it's a question of being open for investment, but not being there to be gifting anything to investors. We're prepared to take it for the public.
That sounds great. So for the new year, the 2013, what do you wish? What's your wish? Your New Year's wish?
Well, first of all, that the world doesn't end today. That would
no. Well, we'll leave that to the Mayan, right?
That's right. And secondly, that our council is able to accomplish its goals. That we've got a very ambitious program for the coming year, and all things being equal, we should be able to complete it. But it's going to take a lot of hard work on the council's part, and most particularly on the part of the staff, who actually are the ones who do it. And if we come through that, I think we'll be in extremely good shape for the future. So.
That sounds fantastic. I'd like to ask you a personal question here. I was concerned, are you happy with the budget, the way it's proposed or to be laid?
Yeah, it was, we started off, I think, at just a tad under 4%, and asked staff to go back and sharpen their pencils and take a look at what they could do, and they came back with a 2.8%. But then, in the meantime, we had received some recommendations from the Arts Economic Task Force that said that we should have a staff member who is largely, at least, devoted to promoting the arts and to helping the arts community prepare or organize large festivals, that sort of thing.
Right.
And so, and they had recommended that, in fact, we spend about $86,000 on that. And on top of that, we also were made aware of the problems that the staff were facing with respect to trying to keep up the parks to the standard that we would all like to see them at. And they were kind of beset with council's decision some time ago to get away from herbicides and pesticides, which means that it makes anything you do in the parks a lot more labor intensive if you're going to be weeding or keeping things looking neat. So we had not faced up to the reality of that. It takes a lot more effort, therefore it's going to cost more. So we decided in the final analysis that we would provide more money for parks maintenance and to retain at least part-time somebody to help with the arts. So when all was said and done, it came out at up from 2.8 to about 3.3, I think, something like that.
So that's a little increase, I guess.
Yeah. So it's a little higher than we wanted, but it was something that had to be done, so we just had to bite the bullet and go ahead and do it.
Well, that will reflect the prices for the consumers and for the people living in White Rock proper, and so on. And it's great. And the important part is you mentioned culture. You talked about. I believe you had a meeting once, a speech over at the Chamber of Commerce in the South Surrey White Rock Chamber of Commerce. You mentioned something about White Rock having a second industry, the first one being in the tourism, and those are the facts, I guess. And now you are already prepared for a breakout here when it comes to the not tourism, however, the in this case the culture, the art community. Is there any concrete plans of a person already thought of as being heading this operation, or will there be a consolidation of tourism or the art, culture, or second industry?
No, there won't be a consolidation, although there'll probably be a lot more coordination. The arts have done very well in White Rock in the past, but they have not been coordinated as well as they possibly could have been, and the result is kind of a disparate approach approach that we've had, where smaller groups are doing things, and some of them have the budgets to promote themselves and some don't, and so it's a kind of a catch-as-catch-can result. So we hope to make things better in that respect, and we're looking for a really major one-week festival of the arts, probably in October of 2013.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
Yeah, I think it'll be quite significant. It'll cover all aspects of the arts, from the normal sort of painting and so on that we would expect, to sculpting, right through to the performing arts and so on. So it's going to be, we're looking forward to this, and it should be quite something. First year is always a little rough, but we'll start off with a realistic program, I think, and it's going to work out fine.
I think this will be fine. The 10 minutes, it's over with the mayor of White Rock, Wayne Baldwin, and it was a pleasure talking to you, of course, and I wish, on behalf of whomever is around me and the audience, of course, wish you and the staff and everyone else that you know, your friends and whomever, Happy New Year and Happy Holidays and a Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Johan. You too. And you
Thanks a lot.
Take care of yourself, and we'll see you around.
Thank you very much.
Okay, bye-bye.
Well, my friends out there, this beautiful Friday, 21st of December, you have just listened to Mayor Wayne Baldwin describing a little the situation of White Rock in British Columbia. This 5 square kilometer area, so close to South Surrey, and so small in comparison. It is incredible. 460,000 people in Surrey, about 19,000 in population of White Rock. This is absolutely the most beautiful enclave of this lower mainland, like people choose to call this area, just 40 minutes south of Vancouver in British Columbia. And I can say to you that White Rock offers, as we know, beautiful areas for all kinds of activities, for young, for old, for those people in the middle of everything. The baby boomers, younger and older, who cares? This is great, and Christmas is close by, and I say again, Merry Christmas to all of you, and don't forget to keep an outlook on what's going on, and read the local paper, the Peace Arts News and the Surrey Now paper, and absolutely look at the local electronic bulletin, the so-called newspaper, the whiterocksun.com as well. This is great for all of us, and we should be happy for what we got. We got peace. Canada is a peaceful country, and that's why I'm here, by the way. Maybe that's why I'm here. And I like to say bye for now, and over and out. 15 minutes with the mayor. How about that? You have been listening to whiterockreporter.com, White Rock Reporter Radio on Spreaker. Over and out.